Okay, the first thing I'm going to teach you how to do is basic wraps. Right now I'm using handles. You don't have to use handles. You can do all these moves without handles. Just prefer handles. Basic weave. It's pretty much a figure 8 in freehand in front of yourself with strings. Do this basic motion right here. This is a 3-beat. So if you're going to do like the single beat weave and chase, you keep your hands where they are. And you'll go over under, kind of like on the other side. This is the 2-beat weave, also known as the chase. Now if you want to go a little more complex, and want to go to 3-beat weave, what you're doing is you're going on top, switching, and then you're switching. You're moving your right hand that was on the bottom to the top, like this. This is a 3-beat weave. Now for the 4-beat weave, what you're doing is you have 2 hands, and what you're doing is you're crossing over with your wrists, going to one side, switching around, putting your wrist in the opposite directions, labor. The left on bottom, right facing up. The left facing up, right facing bottom. You're doing a motion like this. You're bringing them to the side. So. 4-beat weave. And now just to mess with your mind even more, we're going to move on to the 5-beat weave, where you cross your arms over. So you first start by moving it to the side. You're putting your elbow into your elbow pit of your other arm, crossing over with your arms like this. You're staying over here, come over here, run around, you run back, get up, down back. 5-beat weave, it's crazy. Okay, the more you cross your arms, the more beats you can get. That's the basic weave. Next thing I'm going to teach you is the butterfly. Butterfly is another basic thing in stringing, where in front, you're basically doing this, side to side, 2 different planes, going in either direction. You can either go this way for the butterfly, or you can go the opposite direction, this way. Either way, still the butterfly, just one way just happens to be the other way. Butterfly's not too complex. The thing is, like when you start off, it's going to be really hard to get the timing right of the butterfly, and you might hit yourself a lot. I used to. So like when you start off, definitely try to stay on off of different planes. Like you can see, like when I go on the side, that I'm not on the same plane. But when I'm on the front, it looks like it's just one big circle, even though I'm not really on the same plane. Okay, I taught you how to do weaves, but now I'm going to have to teach you how to do it behind your back. Like, the thing about the weave behind your back is, it's the same thing, but instead of going forward direction, you're going opposite direction. You're going reverse of what the normal patterns that you do. You're doing it, you're going behind your back, going in the reverse direction. It's very hard to get this, especially if you're like right-handed or left-handed, because your other hand tends to be lame and not you want over to cross over to the other side of your back. Gotta find a rhythm. Let's see. Go behind the back weave. And then you can switch it up, you know, throw in a figure 8 or so. And then do an extension. The figure 8 in stringing is like the jump rope step that everybody used to do, and then you jump rope, you jump rope, and you jump over. That's the figure 8. It's just a crossover. Let's see, that's another thing that's becoming basic. The orbital. You start with a 3-beat weave on one side of your body. So you're doing the 3BB. Then you come over and you pull your orbital. It's just the basic orbital. Or hyperloop, whatever you want to call it. So doing the 3BB, come over to one side of the button, let the strings cross and pull. If you know how to do an air wrap, where you just strings wrap, you're just basically pulling it, so instead of having the sticks like cross horizontally, you're having them turn vertical, so it makes it a little T. See? And then you can get really another basic move that you might learn are wraps. Wraps are pretty easy. You're basically just wrapping around a limb of your body, whether it's your arm, or your legs, your knee, or the same arm. It can become pretty technical if you're not like very careful about it, or like you can be sticky wrapping, wrap behind the back. Just get real technical with it, and it creates a really nice illusion. The other thing with wraps is you practice with one hand at a time. If you continue practicing, they become